Why do you need comps for real estate investment properties? Well, first off, let's talk about what are comps. Comps are short for comparables, and comparables are how we establish value. Value for real estate is established in a few different ways. One's a comparable approach, one's a cost approach, and one is an income approach. When we're dealing with residential, we're dealing with a comparable approach, and a comparable approach is what did like properties sell for in the same area. So comparables are something we're looking at to see what's sold. One of the great things we can do is we can do this in Investor's Edge. When we have a property, we can look. You're going to find comparables on the MLS, and you're going to find comparables in tax data. So you can look at both of those. So for example, let's just do, I'm sure there's a Main Street somewhere. Okay. I don't even know where this is, but let's just do this. Okay, so if we just come to this property here, you can come and look at the nearby comps, and you can see this is public record, this is MLS, and this is both. Okay, and then what we can do is we can look at the date range that we're looking back, the square footage, the distance, and determine where those comparables are. This gives you a little bit of a map view to tell you. So what you're looking for is what has happened in the area. Now, one thing that a lot of people don't realize is you want to look at actives and you want to look at solds. Sold properties are going to say this is what it's sold for. Active properties are going to tell you what people are asking for that property. What happens is when we're in a rising market, the solds will be less expensive than the actives for the same type of a house. Now, if we're dealing with a declining market, the solds will be more expensive than the actives, meaning you could buy the same house for $100,000 now that sold a couple months ago for $110,000 because the market is heading down. So as a real estate investor, we want to be looking at solds and we want to be looking at actives so we have an idea of what's happening with the market trend and where things are going. When appraisal's done, they're going to be doing solds to establish the value of that property. So in the end, comparables are what are going to establish the market value of the property. And the reason we need to know that is if you're planning on selling that property or refinancing that property and keeping it as a rental, you need to know, have a really good idea of what the value is going to come in at for that property.